Hello, my beautiful people. How's it going? Hi, my name is Michelle and I'm a cash-based budgeter here in Western Australia, and this is just me documenting my journey with my wonderful husband to get us out of the rat race of living paycheck to paycheck. So today I have a paycheck budget. I get paid fortnightly while my husband gets paid weekly. So I tend to do this budgeting every week. 1 week will be a smaller income because it's just my husband's income coming in, and then the next week is usually the bigger income, which is my income and my husband's income. So what on the bigger weeks, what we tend to do is that we give you what we're getting as income after we've paid the mortgage, just so that we can keep something private. But I don't know yet. I might get to a point where I'm actually very comfortable letting you know how much I earn. But at this stage, I think since that is kind of like the income I get to work with after I paid mortgage, I think for now that suffice. All right. So what am I doing this week round? So I've decided for reoccurring bills, I'm going to be putting in $900. I wanted to put 1,000 because when I look at my reoccurring bills, I'm still covering it, because the first week I needed to put 624. This week I technically need to put 602, but next week, which is only my husband's paycheck, I need to put 845, which I'm not going to be able to do and still have enough variable money. So that's why I'm putting in the extra there. And so that's how my variable, like, these are kind of like the bills that come out, the reoccurring bills that come out every month. Fuel, I'm putting in 50 this time around because there is still money in my fuel account. I go to Costco for my fuel, and you have to use your card, so you can't use cash. So there's no point in me taking out cash. So that's why that's still in the account. But I actually have monies left over from the previous week, so that's why $50 is more than enough. And going down, supplements, my husband loves his protein powders, but he only orders it online where he gets the better deals. So we're putting $75 to an online account. The water bill has come in. It's come in at $215 for, I think the water bill works at about 2.5 months. Now I have $60 in a sinking fund, which I've decided that I'm going to keep it, and I just keep building on it for the next bill, because I believe that I can easily cover it within this bill, like income bracket. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to keep that sinking fund. I'm not going to touch that one. For my cash envelopes, I actually wanted to put $200 because I wanted to buy meats and stuff like that. But what I did was I had $50 from last week, which I'm rolling over, and that is why I'm only putting in $150 this week. I've reduced the coffee takeout and spending. I used to put $50 each to there, but I'll explain why I've reduced it. And splash cash, which is $50 for me and $50 for hubby. The reason why we give ourselves a little bit extra here is because we only give ourselves pocket money, I guess, when I have got paid. So on the weeks that is just hubby's pay, we do not give ourselves any splash cash. So it's only when I get paid, the bigger income week. Unfortunately, if you caught my last video, you would understand why I'm saying unfortunately, but I have debt that I have to look at, and that is in the form of a credit card. Now, what I did was I made a payment of $1,100 from my sinking fund towards the credit card, and that bringing that balance down. But I need to actively keep working at that. So that is, I keep opening the wrong page. So that is why I decided that I'm going to try and aim to put $500 towards debt when I get my pay, the bigger income week. So I'm putting $105 into Afterpay because I have an Afterpay account, and then $400 onto the credit card, leaving me with a balance of $620. Now, the savings challenges. One of the things I wanted to highlight is that as much as I am not putting much towards sinking funds and savings challenges, I am addressing one really big savings challenge, and that is this one here. This one I got off Caro Cash. Now, so if you can see, it is pretty hefty, the saving. But here's what my thought process is that few weeks ago, I told everyone on this channel that I got a pay rise. It was a much overdue pay rise. I hadn't received a pay rise for 8 years working for this company. And I guess it got to a point where I was getting not my value. I know I was worth a lot more, but I've been with this company for so long. I know the work. I have a really good relationship with everyone there. So obviously I put a proposal in to get my salary raised, and it was accepted, which I am so grateful. So in Australia, our financial year starts on the 1st of July. So hence why my first paycheck for July, my pay rise has kicked in. Now, it's not quite that, but what I've decided that rather than me using that extra money towards sinking funds, I want to put that money aside and just assume that I never got that money. I want to try it out because I really think that by putting away my extra income, I can actually work on building up savings. Now, my plan is not to have this savings as a cash envelope because the denomination is quite big, and I was thinking like putting this into my offset account is going to help my mortgage. It's going to build that mortgage buffer as well, and it's going to look good to the bank that I am regularly putting in savings, so that should my husband and I choose to upgrade our home or do any renovations, it's looking good that we're putting money into our savings account or the offset account. Let me know what you guys think about that idea. If you guys agree with that or have done something similar, let me know. I'm really up for any ideas that you might have. Even with my credit card, I put out a question on Instagram, and I got so many people giving me such amazing feedback and some good suggestions. Like part of me wanted to just empty out all my sinking funds just to pay off the credit card, and someone told me that by doing that I might be at risk of using my credit card again because I have left myself bare of all my funds. And it hit me. It's like, yes, I do use my funds to pay for things, and if I don't have money in those, I'm going to end up using the credit card again. Or then I thought about not putting any money in sinking funds and savings and just putting it all into credit card. And again, the same thing came up. It's like, but if I do that, then I'm not leaving any monies for me to spend, and I'm likely to use a credit card to pay for things. So it was really good to get that perspective. And then to be told that, work on your biggest debt first or the highest interest rate first. In my case, I only technically have the credit card to really truly worry. Oh, not this book. Sorry. I only have the credit card to really truly worry about because that is the only one at this stage earning interest. I have 44 days interest free, and that is why I'm going to try and target the credit card as hard as I can for this month and the early of next month. Afterpay will be paid off in 2 payments and it'll be done. And PayPal has pretty much already been paid off. So I'm getting there. I'm not feeling overwhelmed. When I first got the credit card and I saw that, the statement is about to be generated, and in my head, I just could not do the math. But thanks to these amazing people on Insta and on Facebook and on YouTube, I guess I just needed that. And that's what I love about this community. It's almost like a sounding board. You put out your ideas, you put out, your questions, and you'll get these amazing people who've been doing this system to give you some amazing ideas. I just love it. So to all those who reached out to me, thank you. You know who you are. I cannot thank you so anymore, because you guys mean the world to me. You guys gave me such really good feedback. So that is what I'm thinking of doing with the extra income that I'm going to be getting. If this doesn't work out, if I really need that extra income to pay for things, I'm going to do that. But right now, I think I'm going to try to put that money aside as though I don't have it. For savings challenges, I'm going to tackle this one. I really want to try and finish this $1,000 challenge, and I'm going to put $90 in. The 100 envelope challenge I am not going to do, because that's too much, I think, for this budget. So I'm going to put that to the side for now. I've already discussed what I'm doing with my extra income. The Caro Cash one, we're at week 7, I believe. And so it's meant to be only $10, but what I've decided to do is actually do one of the bonus rings for $10. So I've put $20 in. And then for my 2K and 4K savings challenges, I'm only putting $5 in into each. I think rather than, trying to stress myself out, I'll just put the bare minimum. And koala savings, I'm just putting $5 in. So total in savings, I've got $510, and I'm left with $110. I'm going to put $20 into micro investing. I absolutely love putting $10 a week. So I put $20 in because obviously I only do this on every fortnight. So $10 a week is more than enough. And it just gives me an idea to look and just to see how the market is trending. I'm hoping to get some money back this tax period, because I was still part-time early in the financial year, and then I moved into the full-time once my son actually was, how old was he? I think he was 18 months or just a little less, maybe 16 months when I went into full-time work. So that's why I should be owed some monies in my tax. So what I was thinking of was actually opening out a proper brokerage account and putting that tax money in. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think that's the right thing to do? What are you planning to do with your tax money? That's a great question. I would really love to know, what are you planning to do if you know you're getting a rebate at tax? What are you planning to do? Are you planning to pay some big bills? I know my friend always waits for her tax return so that she can pay her land rates, because she always uses that. So let me know what you guys are doing. So after micro investing, I am left with $90, and that's what I'm going to use to stuff some of my envelopes. Car tires, car maintenance, Mr. T Fund, which is my little fur baby, health and pharmacy, that is taking such a hit because of the little one and his needs at the moment. So that will be getting some money. Gifts and clothes will get some money. And then everything else, nothing. Mr. T's surgery will get some money. My little baby's birthday celebration will get some money. Christmas will get some money. Vacation, I have a momcation coming up next month, so I want to put some money into that. And all up, that's $90, and hence I get my zero-based budget. I hope that gives you guys a clear indication of how I plan to divvy up my money when I pull it out from the bank. So nothing too complicated. I think these will be bank transfers anyway, so you won't see that money. I did a quick calculation. I think I'll need to pull out about $540 in cash, and we'll do cash stuffing on the next video. I hope you guys, I'm sorry I didn't actually work it out with you guys, but as you can see, I actually did have to correct myself. So I'm kind of glad I took my time to work out what I was going to do and have a thought process behind it. And then I could then come up here and explain. Let me know if you like this kind of video, so that, or would you prefer if I went back to old school where I actually did the working out with you on camera. Just let me know what your thoughts are. Anyway, so I'm going to sign off over here, everyone. I hope wherever you are, you're having a wonderful day or night. Until the next video, I pray that you are healthy and happy, and do look after yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. That's so important. Do be kind to yourselves and kind to one another. Bye.